Hey everyone, thank you for visiting my channel Pretty Pink Soul Movement, and I'm Michelle Cool, and I'm back to discuss Jupiter coming out of retrograde, which it's coming out of retrograde on the 11th of August, which for me is today in Australia, but I'm guessing that's going by American time, so that will be tomorrow, even though I'll be uploading this today. So 12th of August in Australia and 11th of August if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. Um, it's been about the last 5 months it's been in retrograde, and even though it is an outer planet, which means it doesn't really have as much effect as say Mercury retrograde or Mars, the closest planets to Earth. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system, well, apart from the sun, but that's the sun. And it's about expansion, it's about luck when it's going direct. It's about new opportunities. It's about feeling like fresh energy, a bit more freedom, feeling like we can be more ourselves. It is actually such a beautiful energy. However, I was guided today to make this video because people are stuck, or they will be for a little bit, and this is to help push you through into this new energy that's coming in. But yeah, people are feeling a bit stuck because it's been dragging on for so long, because energetically there's been so much holding us back with Mercury retrograde. If you've seen my videos, there's a lot that we've had to work through. This was a big one. And as I'm filming this, it's still in its shadow period, so it's still be affecting people. So that's kind of being, that energy is being dragged on, not by the universe, but by us, because we're linking ourselves to the memories of that old energy, if that makes sense. So this is what I want this reading today to be about, is helping we realize what's happening, because as soon as we realize what's happening to us, we're able to shift out of that with the awareness a lot easier. So we'll talk a bit about what you've been feeling. Suppression. So you could be feeling a lot of suppression in your life just from circumstances, family obligations, being with partners, or not being able to find love, or not being able to find the right friends. It's just been really compressing and suppressing our energy, not being able to, I guess, relate to people, which is what relationships are about, right? They're supposed to be about relating, sharing, caring, doing things for each other, being there for each other, just really showing them good listening skills as well, right? But showing people that, hey, I see you as a person, I see you as an individual, and I love who you are. That's what someone's basically saying with them being in your life. I mean, their actions can show something else, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking a healthy relationship here. That's kind of the energy that we want. But I feel like a lot of us haven't been getting that sort of energy. So we've been feeling suppressed in our relationships, and this has been holding us back, because a lot of us are feeling like, oh, I can't let go of this person. They do this for me. But energetically and inside yourself, your soul's saying, yeah, but it's not the right fit anymore for you. Take this as it resonates. If there'll be other things I'll be discussing. If this doesn't resonate, that's fine. But I'm just sensing a lot of us are holding on to things that need to be completed. And in order to move into this expansion, Jupiter energy, we need to cut off those last bits that we keep holding on to just because it's familiar, or because we feel guilty, or we feel like we owe someone something. I'm here to tell you now, you don't owe anyone anything. I know it sounds horrible. People do give a lot, but if it's not resonating with you anymore, it's happening for a reason. And I'm feeling this whole, like, I'm feeling like someone's trying to push me. It's time to move on. They're like, go. If you're feeling that within yourself, ask for confirmation from the universe. But really, all you need to do is sit in yourself and write, what does this relationship mean to me anymore? Do I hold value? Do they hold value for me anymore? It doesn't matter if they did something for you 10 years ago or 2 months ago. Is it holding value for you now? Don't ever do anything out of guilt. Don't ever do anything out of guilt, because that is a negative energy and that will hold you back. And this is what's keeping you stuck from moving into this new chapter. Okay, so anything that suppresses yourself, please review it and then release it when you're ready. But I just want you to be aware of what is happening, and it could be through different situations in your life. You may just need to, travel or go somewhere. You just need to break free. Like, this is what Jupiter wants you to do. It wants you to break free, just like get away from all that structure, or the way things have been done. Do it your way. Do it your soul's way, the way that your soul keeps telling you to do what's right for you. It doesn't matter what's right for your best friend or your neighbor, or you know, your boss. It's about you, and you don't need confirmation about that from anyone because you know what's right for you. You know inside you what you're feeling compelled to do. So please trust and follow that. Trust and follow yourself. Amazeballs. Lazy. I'm actually taking this as feeling tired, actually. There might be a lazy message in here later, but I'm getting there hasn't been enough time to relax, and I'm hearing claim space for you. You're not doing that enough. You're not chilling out enough. Like this guy's kind of like knocking back, having a cocktail, I'm going to guess, you know, where's the beach at? You know, like I feel like we need to relax more, and this is going to shift and break us away from that old energy. Any laziness in here? No. I'm just getting things that the way you used to see them, you're not going to see them anymore. When you relax, you'll have these. See, relaxing is just like a meditation, right? As soon as you say the M word, everyone goes, oh, no, no, don't do that. Or, oh, I don't know how to do that. It's not about that. Like the universe, a big message is it wants you to retrieve your energy. So in line with feeling suppressed from life circumstances, they want you to retreat as much as you feel you need to. Like honor yourself. As like this weekend, I'm like, no, I'm not messaging anyone. This is time for me. I need to recoup. I give way too much. Just not just to people in general, but I do too much, which I'm surprised I'm actually doing this video because I haven't done any in so long because I'm exhausted trying to live life, trying to process and get rid of my patterns, you know, and they're always popping up, which is great. Otherwise I'd be bored. And then I wouldn't be able to share it with other people too, because that's my life purpose, is working through it and then sharing it with people so it can help them move past theirs. You're going to get a lot of thoughts pop into your head while you're doing this. You know, it's just like when you're in the shower and stuff, you know, you go to that daydream place, like any place that you daydream, or when you're driving, you know, you're like, I know where I'm going, so I don't really need to pay much attention. If you need to pay attention, you snap out of the daydream pretty fast, don't you? Be in those states more. I'm going to go sit outside and get some sun. That's the other thing. They really want you to, and they don't want me to say, oh, sorry, present moment, okay? Because another buzzword that people are like, oh, I don't know how to do that either. By just doing something nice, like me just saying, I'm just going to go sit on that grass because I feel called, even though it's fake grass. That's cool because I don't have to weed it. But the sun's shining on it. I'm looking at it. I just want to lie on it. That's all I want to do. I'm not going to plan what I need to do next, even though I know I've got lots to do today. They really want you to just stop. And this is when we're going to get the messages, which will bring me to my next card. They just want us to stop. When you see something you want to go do it. Obviously, if it's for your betterment and stuff. If your soul's like, go out in that sun, girl. Go get your vitamin D. Stop up on those tablets and go get some sun yourself. You know, it's winter and we have sun. Like, go and enjoy it. I might even go to the beach later, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to think about that. I'm just going to do what I feel called to do in the moment. And that's what we need to do. And that's what we kind of need to do every day. And that's such a daily practice that I encourage you to schedule in your day, because we're getting too caught up in 1,000 emails and I need to do this at work and I've got to do this at home, and we're really being asked, and I know it's hard because there's so much to do, but that's the energy that's holding us back. So it's like reel it in, breathe, come back to center. Okay, I'm just trying to think of nothing for a minute. Idea pop in. Oh yeah, I've got to go sit out on the grass. That's all you need to do. Be led by the moment. And then when I'm sitting there and I'm just relaxing and I'm being lazy. Hells yeah, be lazy. Okay, so it is a lazy message. Be lazy. If that's what you want to call it. Or people may perceive this as being lazy. And this is a belief that you're going to get rid of. This is all about self-love. You need to be lazy. I give you permission. Be lazy. And not in the way of like just eating a pack of chips on the couch and binge watching stuff. Not in that way. It's like, see, he's just looking and watching the world go by. Go be lazy. You got the permission to be lazy for as long as you need. I'm hearing 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever. Like, you need to regenerate and recuperate your energy. And this is really important for your expansion and for luck and opportunities to come in with this Jupiter going direct. So Lamb, is this messenger of God? I don't know. I'm not into the Bible and stuff. Lamb has a message for you, which you can only get when you're being in this kind of energy, this chilling energy. You may, if you're guided to go out or go to the shops or just go to the beach, or if you listen to the radio, whatever, there's a message for you, or flipping through a book or doing some cards for yourself, or this could be it. There's a message, but you need to stop the busyness to actually hear what the message is. You need to stop what you're doing to hear what the messages are, okay? We're just way too busy, or making ourselves busy. And that's the thing, like, the more focus you put into being busy, like, I'm so busy, this is killing life for you. You're perpetuating that energy. So when we pull back and cut it off and find and recenter ourselves, there's a message for you, and it will come in really quickly, but you need to let go of that busyness, that energy of busyness, and retreat. Retreat. Don't keep making plans. Like, schedule. It's so important to schedule time for you, and to find this balance in your energy. That is one. You take this one message from this video. Take that. You need to stop what you're doing. Which brings in the crocodile energy. So what does a crocodile do? He sits underneath. I'm just going to watch all my my washing fly over the fence because it's pretty windy today. I'm distracted, sorry. The crocodile sits below the surface and he waits. He waits. When will you know when the time is to take action again? The crocodile knows. You'll know. Your soul will tell you, because you'll be in that reflective state. Sits and he comes up and he's like, oh yeah, things are pretty cool. Peeks out his little eyes. I'm not hungry yet. And goes back under the water. And just sits there and chills. And he'll come out and grab something to eat when he feels like it. Do you know what I mean? You'll know when to take action. Your soul will tell you. Patience in the meantime. Because if you sit there going, oh, give me the message, you're not relaxed. You're not being lazy, are you? Because you're being demanding. Laziness, they're not like, I don't need anything. I don't want anything. And that's the energy you kind of have to be in to receive these messages. It's like, I'm happy just doing me. I'm happy just being me. And I'll sit here and be fabulous because I'm all about the self-love. I saw this the other day. I'm like, I have to get it. I'm not a t-shirt person, but I'm like, I need this. And I can see it doesn't look very good on the camera. It looks better in real life. It's just a camera angle. Let me assure you. Anyway, I'm in a crazy mood. So you need to be in that gentle flowing energy, like the breeze, like go with the wind, like, yeah, whatever happens, it's cool. And this is when you get a call, and this is when someone will be like, hey, do you want to try this? Like, yeah, I actually do. So you'll know when to take action, or you might be flicking through your phone and something might come on. But yeah, try to keep off your phone as much as you can. Don't watch TV. Toxic killer. If you've got shows that you like to watch, that's cool. But try not to binge watch. Try to get out in nature more. Try to do things that your soul wants you to do more. Like, this is our focus. Try to break away from, how you've been doing things. And then here we go, the Panther again. Panther is about action too. And then you can aggressively pursue your goals. But you'll know within yourself. Like, if you're here watching this, you're intuitive anyway. Which is awesome. So that will get you out of this feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like I don't have a choice. You do have a choice. You have a choice to withdraw your energy, keep it and make it all about you. Don't make promises you can't keep, and just keep loving and nurturing you and focus on you. And this is when gifts will come in. What's this one say? Golden gift, even better. Rose gold gift would be even better. Magical help is on its way. And this is when this new energy is going to kick in. What should we talk about next? So the tuning in here, I pulled this before. This is creating your awareness. This is creating, if you don't know what you want, wakey laptop. If you don't know what you want, this is when it's going to tell you. If this is something that you've been struggling with, going, oh, I don't know what I want, I don't want to do, what am I doing, all those thoughts going through your head, this is what's going to help balance you, and this is what's going to help bring this in, is tuning into yourself. You know, then you're going to see how that person's coming through. You're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have, for some of you, a lot of breakthroughs. There's just so many gifts, and this is when you're having the breakthroughs. This is what's happening. This is, I know I said it before, and it's true, but I'm going to say it again. This is one of the biggest life cycles we've had to deal with thus far, like in 10 years or so. This is a massive, this is a royal one. If you've been reading my posts, this will help you, coach you through this time. This is just massive though. And this is why I've been feeling so exhausted. And then, yes, some of you have been beating up on yourself for feeling exhausted and feeling like rest. You're like, but there's so much to do. And this is why you're getting the permission not to do it, because you're going to actually have more breakthroughs, which will lead you later down the line to take action, which is a lot quicker than slogging through this energy going, oh no, I just have to keep on keeping on. I don't feel good. It doesn't feel right. I'm just going to keep going. Don't do that. That's why it's saying don't do that. It's just wasting your energy, wasting your time, and you're not recalibrating to this new energy that's coming in. Love it. Because we're currently in a transition period. This is why we're feeling the way we do, where we're not sure what we want. Things may be ending. Jobs just aren't doing it for us if they have once. Like, I don't want it anymore, because your soul is just telling you there's something better. It doesn't mean you have to jump and leave it. Some of you might, because there's just endings and stuff like that. However, it's clearing space for new stuff to come in. So just try to go with the flow. If something happens, please know it's for your betterment. It's happening for a reason. There's nothing you could have done. It's just when something's over, it's over, and the universe will take it away from you. It will point you towards it. It'll give you little signs, be like, oh, I think it's time you move on. I think it's time you move on. I think it's time you move on. Next minute, boot, like you're out and it's over. And that's just what happens in life, unfortunately, because we'd be stuck. We'd really be stuck then, you know? So don't hold yourself stuck. Just go, okay, go with the flow. I'm going to focus on me. More time for you. Say if you did lose a job, right? It's more time for you. Woohoo! Okay, what should we ask? What cards should we go to next? We're going to go moon cards. Now, I'll mention Mercury retrograde just really super briefly. That one's been a major cycle as well. That one's similar to one in 97, which is a really long time ago, and I was only a little kid, but I remember going through quite a lot then. The universe wants you to give permission to let those old cycles go, because sometimes we don't even realize we're holding on to certain things. So now that you're aware, hopefully you're more aware that that's what we do. If you feel like something's not serving you, like you don't, it actually, Jupiter wants to bring in confidence for you. And some of you may be feeling like slowly confident, more confident. Your guides are pushing you to do stuff. You're getting signs that you need to do things that make you uncomfortable, because that helps you expand. Some of you are slowly waking up to that, and those of you may be struggling, and that's linked to this pattern of Mercury retrograde. So please ask your guides, like, please help me get out of that. How can I shift out of that? And I guess, and another way you can do it is that I'm going to have 3 self-love sessions to work on self-love, which helps you boost your confidence. If you're interested in that, please flick me an email or comment below. And I'm only going to accept a small amount of people for this, for that 3 lessons. Yeah, you really need to ask for the universe for help. And people are just going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I keep hearing surrender, and, you know, it's just another one of those buzzwords. But how do I do it? Ask for help. Ask to be shown the way. Oh gosh, it's the M word. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, this card. You can take those. So, aside from the M word, Go be lazy. Let's change that. Let's change meditate to go be lazy. Go be lazy. Go be sloth. Stuff your shit out there on the lawn. Go be lazy. Oh my goodness. And lately, all I keep hearing all the time from the universe is that George Michael song, Faith. Constantly. So, and before, as I was tuning into the energy for this reading, I kept hearing it as well. They wanted me to share that with you. So like listen to that like over and over again. If you like that song, it's a good song. And it's like super old. It's a classic. And here we go again. What do you need to release? So when you're being lazy, or the M word, ask for help to release those patterns. What is it that you need to release? And sometimes just writing it down, just going, I want to learn how to love myself. I want to feel confident in an area of my life. With that as well, some of you you're being guided to self-study a certain topic, and they're asking you to pick one. I don't like picking one thing, so I struggle with this, but it's really important right now for some reason that we pick one thing, because when we're becoming a master of that, I don't know, let's just say astrology, when we're learning that slowly, that builds your self-confidence, right? So that's what they want you to do. So make a list of things you need to release, and then, on the other side, you can write, okay, what do I want to feel more confident in? So you say, I want to feel more confident. What do I want to feel more confident in? You know, is it your looks? Is it the work that you're doing? Is it, those little side projects that you've got going, or there's areas of study? Like, what is it for you? What is it you need to release, and what is it that you need to work on? And then we've got work through your fears. By doing that, by realizing what you want to do, and then, being lazy and just meditating, contemplating, writing. I think writing's being lazy because no one's going to look at it. It doesn't have to be formalized or anything. When you're working on your list and what you kind of want to release, and then what can I do to step forward towards that? You're working through your fears. You're releasing this old energy, and you're getting onto the golden path. And this is when you're going to receive all sorts of gifts. Some of it could be monetary for some of you. Others, it's opportunities, having people come into your life and help you with things. Releasing, what can we release? Okay, so I'll pick 3. So either you can choose to pick all 3, or you can pick a number between 1 and 3, and we'll see what we've got going. What is it specifically that you need to release to move into this new Jupiter expansion, lucky, opportunities, energy? What is it that number 1 needs to release? Don't play hard to get, are ya? What is it that number 1 needs to release? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah, don't lie to yourself. That whole also always do the right thing even when no one's looking. Like how you, I guess like that's integrity as well. How are you being in integrity with yourself? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you doing things that aren't good for you? Are you, and just lying to yourself, oh, you better, it's okay for a little bit longer. If you're being guided to eat better, and you keep lying to yourself, and you're just like, oh, it's okay, I can just do it for a little bit longer, until usually something will happen, or you'll get sick or something like that. I'm not talking about anything big, but you know what I mean? It's like when we don't listen to the messages that we're guiding to. Like for me, I've been told to focus on eating more raw foods, and my brain goes, oh my God, how am I supposed to do that between traveling 2 hours to and there from work, and then working, 8-hour day, and oh my God, and then trying to do other stuff. It's like, see, I feel stressed even talking about that. And I'm sure you can relate. But in all honesty, you're only punishing yourself if you're not going to follow that inner guidance, right? So it's like, I need to just step back today, just chill, let the messages come through, and I'll be guided as to how I can, eat better or work within my budget, to make more raw foods that are tasty, right? Because it's quite easy just to eat some carrots or some celery and yum, but you're going to get sick of it. And that's when we binge. So it's like, I need to work through I was looking at how to make tabbouleh and I'm like, oh, that's hard. But I might have to just work into my budget just to buy some. It's just like little changes like that. Make little changes. So be honest with yourself, and the messages that you've been receiving from your internal guidance or your guides or signs you've been seeing around, commercials you've been hearing, people been talking about, you know what this is. So be honest with yourself. Number 1. Number 2, doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. We don't need to know. Like I get a lot of messages, and I do also struggle with this, so I empathize with you. Like, there's doubt that change will happen. There's doubt that good will come in. There's doubt in your abilities, I'm hearing. There's doubt that, your body will even, your body changes. There's doubt that it's going to get better or more in shape. Some of you have been working out and maybe struggling with that. There's so much doubt, but it's just your negative thoughts that have been creating and, perpetuating this doubt is not actually real. So that's something that you need to release. Doubt that there's going to be change. Doubt that you can shift your energy. Doubt that you can change your patterns. Doubt that, you can be the best you. So you need to work on releasing that. Number 3, adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. They're the only way to learn. Personally, I think it's the hardest lessons in life. That's been my biggest teacher. It's horrible at the time when you're going through it. It's painful. It's messy. It's terrible. But afterwards you're like, oh, actually now I get it. And it could be a week later you get it. It could be 6 weeks you get it. It could be 6 months, 6 years, but you'll get it. Accept that these hard challenges have been here for you. Yeah, I'm getting acceptance for this one. Accept that this even, as of late, last 5 months or so, accept it's been super hard, maybe even longer, because it wanted you to expand. It needed you to expand. And the only way you can do that is when you feel uncomfortable. Right? So work on accepting that. Accepting that challenges are for your betterment and not here to make you feel pain. That is the perfect place to finish this. Thank you so much. Plug. Now, on Amazon, you can get my book. My friend Lauren printed this out for me. So don't forget to check out my Soul Shine book. There's a bit of a blurb on it on Amazon, so it'll tell you what it's about. If you want, are you interested in any self-love sessions, please contact me. But yeah, please like, share, subscribe, forward to your friends. Please help support me. I've also been struggling with, I appreciate people watch this, but if it resonates, I really appreciate, at least a little like, just because it helps give me, it's like that universal law of giving and receiving. It helps give me, the confidence that what I'm doing is helping. Also, it gives me some good energy back to help me to want to do more videos, so I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and great spending time with you. Okay, thank you. Take care.